Lisa Pierce reporting from Pack Expo International 2024. We're coming up on the tail end of day 2, and we've got a bunch of Packaging Digest contributors here who are going to tell us 1 or 2 things that they saw today that they thought was really cool. And again, I'm going to start. There was an exciting, before I start about one of the things that I saw, I just wanted to say I learned from PMMI this morning, that this is the largest Pack Expo to date. And based on the traffic on the show floor today, I totally believe it, and just the energy and excitement. Okay, so one of the cool things that I saw today, just one, was an exciting unveiling at VideoJet. They were in booth S is in the South Hall 2030, and the new 3350 laser marking system has smart focus technology that virtually eliminates changeover for a range of packaging substrates, sizes, colors, and materials. Specifically solves a coding challenge for flexible packaging and more sustainable materials that are mono material, and I'll get into that in a little bit. And of course, we're seeing a whole lot more of those sustainable materials. And this system is a changeless changeover, that's what I called it, through the Smart Focus, which automatically adjusts the coding distance up to 4.6 inches. The company is putting a lot of resources into this launch, offering a 5-year warranty regardless of the run hours. One point on the materials, the UV laser marks with minimal damage to the film, for example, so barrier quality is not compromised. And the system has a marking window of 390 millimeters. Automatic flat field correction ensures there's no print degradation at the edges, which is seen with some other laser technologies. VideoJet is rightfully proud of this development, as Max Owen, the regional product manager for North America Laser, he tells me they already have customers, plural, for this product.
I'm Megan Zimba from Packaging Digest, also Mavens in Manufacturing. So I was in a lot of the sessions that they were doing today, and one of the sessions that I attended was in the lake side of the building, so LU 7243, and the presentation was by Exhibitol, OXIPITAL. I might have messed it up. A good old Midwestern accent there. But they were showcasing their new vision system, their AI vision system, and compared to traditional vision systems, this provides data for defect detection, attribute tracking, live monitoring, and trend analysis. So it's pretty cool with some of the case studies that he was sharing, because with food production, not everything's going to be perfect, right? One example that he gave was the stoplight peppers, the red, yellow, and green peppers. And you have different variations. Some are bigger than the others. You have your male peppers versus your female peppers. You also have instances of rot, if possible. So this is able to detect the deficiencies right off the bat and put it into whatever data insights that they're showcasing there, and it allows you to make decisions before those deficiencies actually happen within your processes. So it allows you to increase your yield, and everybody loves increased yield because that just means more money. But the other interesting thing about it is with these deficiencies, so if you're like a grower, it will actually be able to pinpoint the location of where those deficiencies are. So if you have to change something within your production process, it gives you that information so you can pinpoint it more strategically and actually have more quality food production. So definitely go check them out. I wasn't able to talk to him after his presentation because he was swamped right after, which goes to show how important his product is. So definitely go check them out. I'm going to check out their booth and actually film a couple of the videos of their technology.
Hi, John Henry, changeover wizard at changeover.com and contributing writer for Packaging Digest. I've got two really cool things I saw today. The first one is the Packaging Challenge, which is a project that PMMI does with high schools in the Chicago area to design and build from scratch packaging machines. And this year the challenge was to build a packaging machine to dispense paper cups. And these are kids that are mostly juniors and seniors in high school, but some freshmen, sophomores. And the amount of creativity and ingenuity that goes into these machines is just incredible. They're over in the West Hall in front of the entrance, so make sure you stop by and just look at what they've done and encourage them some. The other thing, I gave a shout out yesterday to Dyco for building a machine around robots instead of adding robots to a legacy machine, and which I think is the way to go with robots. And I saw another company today, which is Plex Pack, Plexpack, in booth 2002 in South Hall. They have a robot which is opening pouches, holding them under a filler, and then placing them into a sealer. So they too have built a coffee filling machine around the robot. And I hope this is a trend that continues. And so it's been a great show. A lot more stuff to see.
Hey everyone, Jesse Schwartz, founder of Strategic Packaging Partners. We make manufacturing better by optimizing packaging, primarily through cost savings, reducing changeovers and downtime, things like that. So, speaking of that, I was on a mission today to understand how we can better run the mono-material recyclable films because they typically run slower. And what I learned is just because they are mono material doesn't mean they're mono layer. So a lot of the big film companies are working with multi-layer monostructure films. And what that does is allows flexibility in creating different layers that have different properties. For example, the innermost layer is far more heat sensitive and will create a tack and a sealant a lot quicker than the outer layer, which they try to create a heat resistance to that layer because they don't want it sticking. And they also, like if your line shuts down and you have film that's near the heat jaws, then you can distort and stretch that film, so creating more resilience in that space. And then also adding Teflon tape to the heat seal jaws, and some even find success in adding like an air jet near the heat seal bars to kind of evacuate the heat so you don't see issues while you're running the film. But seeing these films get a lot closer to parity to the multi-layer structures that everyone's used to running. So that's what I learned.
Okay, that's some of the cool stuff. I actually have one more thing that I want to share, something that I saw today. With sustainability being so ingrained in everything packaging, I'm glad to see so many machinery companies here actively addressing energy on the packaging line, energy conservation on the packaging line. I had an opportunity to talk with Janet Darnley, VP of Marketing at Paction Group. She pointed out the company's energy labels that they're putting on their machines. These are bright yellow Paction power labels, is what they're calling it. And on these labels, they're displaying the average electricity usage and the estimated yearly cost of running the machine, which puts energy up front as a differentiator for this packaging company, packaging machinery company. And Paction is in booth S is in South Hall 3300 3300. And we will be back. The Packaging Digest team will be back tomorrow, day 3, for another report of some of the cool stuff we've seen. Thanks for watching.